Alright, what's up, YouTube? It's my 30-minute lunch break right now. I'm out for a walk, as you can see, getting some fresh air. I wanted to talk about the rubber band effect, something that I kind of made up in my head the other day. I'm sure that somebody else probably thought about it, but I was like, man, that's a good one. Like, it just hit me when I was on my walk the other day last time, and every time I come here, I think about it. But the rubber band effect is like for example, how I'm on lunch right now. I only get 30 minutes for lunch, and then I gotta go right back to work. And shit, it's a little frog, a little toad. But yeah, you get like 30 minutes of lunch, right? And then you gotta go right back to work. And I used to put a timer on, a little timer on my phone for like 30 minutes, and then I'd look at the time. Once I reached like the 15-minute mark, I would start walking back. And that kind of relates to like the rubber band effect. Like, it's like you can only go out so far before you have to come back. If I had a rubber band physically, I would do it, but you guys understand what I'm saying. It's like the rubber band effect. So I'm like, damn, like it kind of hit me when I was walking the other day. And now every time that I go on these walks, like I'm always like, I think about it, but, and you don't have to like look at it as, how I go on my lunch break and I take my 30-minute walk, whatever you want to call it. Like, just even on like a weekend, if you're away from work, you get 2 days to rest, 2 days that rubber band is expanded for, and then boom, right back to where you were, because you got to come back to the job. You go on a vacation for a week, you get to expand the rubber band for a little bit, then boom, right back to your 9 to 5. So that's kind of like the rubber band effect in the back of my mind. And I wanted to explain it because I thought it was like I don't know if it's like a metaphor that they call them. I think I'm really not the smartest when it comes to that, but yeah, I don't know if that's what you would call it, but yeah, I don't know, I just thought about it. I wanted to share it. I was like, man, that would kind of make a good little video just describing it. But yeah, I mean, just overall, like I get to walk for 15 minutes, then I gotta start walking back. And what really made me think about it too was I stopped using a timer, because I go on my walks, and every time, because I would walk back usually around that 15-minute mark of my lunch, 15 to 20-minute mark, I would start walking back. But usually I really know when to walk back, when to start walking back to my car so I can make it back to work in time, is when I usually go and I make it to the bench. There's a bench that's a little bit further down, but usually when I make it to that bench is when I would know, gotta start walking back. And it sucks. It's a beautiful forest preserve too. I would wish to be able to walk around it. There's a lake or something that's further into it. You have to keep on walking for it, but yeah, I wish I could make it. I could never, because I always have to get back to work, or I could come here after work, but I would rather make it home and beat fucking traffic. Traffic is hell when you get out of work. So, but just a short little video. I wanted to explain it and just motivate you to, if you're watching this video, escape that 9 to 5. I'm willing to do whatever I have to do as the young man I am to escape that, break that rubber band. You know what I mean? That's the goal, is to break that rubber band. So yeah, I thought it would be a nice little idea, something to share with you guys. And yeah, I'm not gonna edit this video or nothing. I'm just keep it raw, authentic. Thought it was a good idea that I had in my head. But yeah, the rubber band, I hope it motivates you in whatever position that you're in to go and break that rubber band. We have to go out of our comfort zone in order to break that rubber band. You know what I mean? We have to do things that we don't want to do in order to break that rubber band, so we can eventually break the rubber band and get the freedom that we want, the freedom that we desire. You know, nobody deserves to be caged up at a 9 to 5, working all day for the man, making him richer. I think everybody should be out doing their own thing, you know what I mean? I think that's the goal in life, really. Starting to approach that bench. I'm gonna make it there so you guys can see, but bench is over there. I make it to the bench, I sit down for maybe a minute and enjoy the nature that the universe gave us, you know? It's beautiful, as you can see. And this is the bench that I'm referring to. This is how far I can make it before I gotta start walking back. I get to sit here for a minute, let some thoughts sink in, enjoy the view, enjoy the little insects and flies that fly around too, because it's nature. It's what the universe put here. You gotta be thankful for them buzzing around your ear too, you know? Just suck in the sun and enjoy it. Enjoy what the universe puts in front of you, you know? But yeah, it's peaceful. It's just beautiful. I don't know how else to explain it, you know? But yeah, just, that's the rubber band effect. So I hope it motivates you if you're watching this video. I hope you get the idea that I was trying to explain in it. But I'm gonna end it off, keep it short, keep it simple. I'm gonna try and stay dedicated to my content, to my YouTube channel. Stay dedicated to trading, keep expanding my knowledge, keep learning every day. You know, they say you learn something new every day. You just gotta go out and look for it, you know? New thought comes in my head every day, you know? Just keep learning, keep absorbing and soaking in the knowledge, you know? But yeah, I hope everybody has a blessed rest of the week, rest of your day. If you're watching this, good night. I don't know when you're watching this, but yeah. I'm gonna skedaddle, I'm gonna get out of here. I gotta start get walking back to work, so I'll see y'all in the next video.